Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E145, a 1960D small date Cincinnati branch Fed Reserve of Cleveland roll. How's everybody doing today? I see Coin Junkie and T-Rep in the chat. You paid my invoice, T-Rep, and looks like Chuck will probably send his out when after the auction tonight. That's what I'm guessing. Anyways, we'll wait for a few people to get in here, and hey, Tyler, we'll get things going. And the lucky chip is 11. No worries, no worries. Get this roll opened, see what we got in here. Hopefully it's in better condition than the last roll was. All right, sounds good, Tyler. I'll look at it after the reveal. Anthony, welcome. Hope everybody's having a good day. Well, paper keeps ripping. This sucker's tight. There we go. Now we got it. All right. And we are off to the races. First coin of the roll is for Josie. We will tighten her up a little bit. And the first obverse of the roll is normal. We will be looking at about the first 10 reverses. Nice. That's a good one if it's still retained. Coin number 2 is for Mickey. There is going to be an auction tonight. I know I got a note and it says there will be 5,000 count wheat bags sold. I think bulk wheats, like bags of maybe 1,000 or something like that for the people that don't want to get a full bag. Foreign date coins or foreign coins by the pound, modern nickels, BU wheat. I'm not sure if it's rolls or singles, and solid date rolls of wheats. So lots of stuff to look forward to. And that will start at 7 o'clock tonight. Interesting die scratches around the rim there. Pretty nice looking coins too. Coin number 3 goes to Jordan. obverse for Jordan. There is a lot of stuff as far as RPMs to find, and there are a couple double dies too. Not to mention a real good double die. That's RPM 100, and I believe double die number 1. It's off of memory. I guess I should get my sheet up to look. Oh, very cool. 55, huh? I'll have to check my list on that one. For some reason, that strikes a bell. Did you find multiples, Coin Junkie? Cool. In fact, let me get my cheat sheet up, and I'll get that cheat sheet up too. I think that might be. Let's see. I have that when it was 56 that I need. Darn. Once I get 56, that'll put me every one up to 70. And I'm missing 71. I just got that new 11, Brian, and it's cleaner than the other one I have, but I didn't see the marker. But I will take pictures of that area by the date. I gotta look better. I just looked with a loop real quick. Hey, Carl, welcome. Oh, there's an RPM. All right, let's see if we can find this one real quick. See what we can find here. Not in the first 10. All right, this is 1960D 1mm 113. And this one is a double die obverse too. Minor, but it is. See, if it's an early die state, it's actually listed twice on Wexler's site. Once without the RPM. I'm not sure why. All right, let's see here. The double die. And the real early die state shows you can just see the little nipple right on the top of the L right there. And then there's some thickness right at the bottom of the S. So this is a combo coin for Jim Fletcher. 113. So our first find. We got our first find on the first 5 coins. Next coin is for Tyler. So we will see what we get. But after looking at that, Brian, I still think that they're the same, just different die states. Coin number 7 is for Sareg. I'm going to have to turn my overhead light off. The coins are reflecting. Coin number 8 goes to James Worley. Come on. Boy, did it get blazing hot here today again. I feel like a baby complaining about the heat. But I think the heat index was 115 here. How's it in your guys' necks of the woods? I would imagine, Brian, you're going to be getting some rain, eh? I think that area of the country is supposed to get storms again today. Coin 10 is for Parvis. The good thing with all the rain and the heat, though, is my bananas have bananas on them. So hopefully I'll actually get a couple clutches. I just noticed them on the trees. They're on the plants today. Almost every time I get them, is they bloom in November, and then right when they're ready to get ripe, we get frost. Carl is Ducky Lumber. All right. Thank you, T-Rep. You get the giveaway, Carl. Write that down and put it on my monitor. Congratulations, Carl. Nice. Yeah, I just signed all the paperwork today to get my pool cage replaced. So hopefully that happens pretty quick. Now they're saying 7 to 8 months. It keeps getting sooner and sooner. Good thing I'm ready for them. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll have it in a month or two, but I'm not holding my breath. I'll be happy by next summer. Since the one find, you haven't missed anything, Carol. We are got one variety for the roll, and it's a 1mm 113. This is a die pair I haven't seen yet in the roll. Maybe I have. But I'm looking forward to being able to swim in the pool at night when there's no, mosquitoes the size of vultures going after you. And my cat's not going to be happy because this one's going to have Kevlar screen in it. So she's not going to be able to tear it up to try to get out. Next coin is for Roger. Yeah, I heard you guys are supposed to have storms through the mid-Atlantic and Northeast for the next 3 or 4 days. Carl might have had storms. You got storms there today, Carl? Coin 16 goes to Jordan. Ah, there's one. What's this one? Go back here. Something tells me that's 118 or something like that. That might not be. That might be something else. Let me look back here. Go back to the back. All right. Small date, small date, small date. Let's see. That's it right there, I think. Yep, 1mm233. There's that. Most definitely, right there is a good marker for it. So 1mm233. Second find of the roll. And back off to the races. Ooh, man. Well, at least they won't all be loaded when they come back. God, I haven't golfed in so long. When I originally hurt my back, golfing was a no-no. Now they all say golfing is good. So got some fingerprints on that one. Yeah, I hear that. I was watching some John Daly stuff today, and he says, "Yeah, people, anybody can drive and anybody can putt, but people should work on their iron game before they ever even use a driver and this and that." And I think he's absolutely right because that was the part of my game I just could never get. Die crack right there. Yeah, the 100 yard or 100 foot stuff, I wasn't good at it. Hey, Paul Adams, how are you? Coin 21 goes to Malcolm. We got two finds so far, Paul. 1mm 113 and 1mm 233. Coin 22 goes to Sirag. So tomorrow I get to go and run around and see if I can find a copy of my land survey somewhere. They did it when I bought this house, but nobody seems to know where it resides at right now. Everybody says, oh, the mortgage company should have it. They're checking, but they say the county should have it. Or the city should have it. Then the city says the county should have it. And then the county says I should pay somebody to find it. So it's going to be an interesting day. Oh, look at that. A IIB. Not a BIE, but an IIB. It's a little bit different. And an RPM. Which is another different RPM. Let's see what this one is. Well, we know it's not that. Let's see. We'll go back here. Not those. Then we can go all the way here. This one should be listed. Oh, that kind of looks like it, but a different die state. Let's see what this die state is. Well, let's look at this one just to see if it's a die state that we don't have listed. No, not that. So let's go back here. This doesn't have a fill in the B, does it? No. Well, this is not that one. Not that one. Ah, it's this one. It is. Here we go. 1mm 117. 19. All right, coin 25 for the halfway point is for T-Rep. And a normal coin for T-Rep. Coin 26 goes to Josie. Get back to the page here so I can see what you guys are saying. Survey. Property survey, like a map. I got the legal description and where all the in the sketch, but it has to be where the survey company comes out, sets the post, then they take an aerial photo or something and have measurements of where the house lies within the property lines and stuff. Oh, that coin's got some nice toning on it. It is very attractive red. But supposedly I can get it and not pay for it, according to everything that I've read. And nobody seems to be able to tell me. Well, they all seem to be able to tell me who should have it, but none of those people seem to have it. It seems like all of them should have it. So we'll see. Fortunately, I got a few months before I actually need it. There is another 1mm 113. Let's see if we can see this. Oh, there's a spot right there. You can just see there's like a little bar L that pops out, and then you got thickness on trust. And you can actually see on the U the doubling right in here. I think you can see it on God and one of the O's or something too. No, probably not with this light. So another 1mm 113. And that's for Paul Hampton. Coin 30. Yeah, they want, I think they basically want the land survey from when I bought the house, which is to make sure the property lines are correct and where the house is sitting is correct. I don't know why they needed to replace something that's already here, but I think it comes with all the permitting too. And I know that somebody had said that like even with my fence, they said I could get my fence replaced without pulling a permit because it's been already permitted. And maybe that goes the same with that too, that they're just going to file under the same 2014. Been here almost 10 years now. But I don't know. I'll find it. I'll get it. Worst case scenario, I got to pay $150 and have them search it out and find it on the digital record. There's an actual company that does that, so it must not be too uncommon for them to like get rid of it out of these hard copy records. But you would think that my mortgage company would have it. You'd think that would be something that they would want. All right, this IIB, it is. This is another copy of 1MM117. This is kind of a nice one. Double split serif. That's a real nice one. Hey, Frostbite, I'm glad to see or hear that you're doing better. It won't be long. You'll get better fast. We have a couple finds so far. So it's a good roll, but it's not one of those rolls that every coin's a die variety. Coin 36 goes to Jim Fletcher. And this is a 1MM113. See if we can see the double die on this. Yeah, just barely. Let's see. No, let's turn it like this. You can see it just a little bit on the top there. So how long till they do the second one, Frostbite? 3 weeks or a month or? How long until you get your next eye, your other eye done? It's going to be like a month or a couple weeks or? And we got another one 1MM113. So they're starting to come out good. Oh, all right. Well, he'll be back to normal before you know it. And this is a 1MM233. Wow, now we're cooking with gas. See if it's got that little marker, and it does. Right here is a great marker. Little die gouge on the shoulder. Coin 40 goes to James Worley. This was, let me double check this real quick. This one, put it in the wrong pile. That goes in that pile. Don't forget that Chuck is having an auction at 7 o'clock tonight. Lots of bulk stuff to buy. I will be there doing the books as usual. Coin 41. Winding this roll down. Coin 42, or 42 is for T-Rep. Let's see if we can't get T-Rep something good. Well, darn. It'll happen. And once it happens, you'll get a spot where all of a sudden you can't miss. Ask Callie. Coin 43 goes to Josie. And we are working on 6, 7, 8, 9. So almost 20% of the coins. Have been die varieties. Next coin is for Parvis. Hopefully Parvis is feeling better too. No, he's been going in and out of the hospital for tests. Hey, Joe, how are you? Hope all is going well. I can tell you how to spot them right now when I find... See how when I look here, you see how I turn it like that? Even if you're looking in your... Are you using a microscope or are you using a magnifier or a loop? And I'll even put one back down and show you. Like a 113, because that's kind of a minor RPM. Next coin is for Mark. And I'll show you how it changes when you turn it. Well, here's one right here. See how you don't see anything? And then you just slowly turn it as you're looking, and all of a sudden, there it is. So a lot of times, I mean, even when you're using, I got to type that, Tom Love 7X. I want to see what that's all about. Oh, all right. I see. Yeah. And don't hesitate to play with your lights because that's got 2 lights. The color's horrible. Well, what you're looking for is you don't need the color to see that. It could be in black and white. But that's how you do it. You turn it. I mean, there are a lot of them when you see the D over D East, that's like in here, like the back of the spine of the D, you have to turn it like this. And when you get a D over D North where you see it in the bottom, a lot of times you'll have to turn it even further to see that. And then with the eyes, you usually just turn like this and you can find a double eye. Same with the doubled dies. These are pretty split or pretty straightforward and when you see them. But like the bar L's, sometimes you have to turn like this to get the light to move to where you can see the reflection. And like on the reverse, the United shows up pretty good. But like to see the bottom of the E's in the end, sometimes you have to turn like this. And looking on reverses, one of the best ways to find out you have double die reverses to look at the designer initials, especially during the 50s and 60s, late 50s and 60s. Yeah, that's another thing. Like when I photograph coins, they are not on the same, they're not like flat like they are right now. The problem though is if I search the coins online using the photographic light, which shows better detail, I'm constantly focusing because the coin is actually tilted about 2 degrees. But I'll just turn that here and look. Then I'll go up, kind of turn down, check for the eyelids. Yours that have the bar, the T, you might have to turn in to see the T. And then I go like this for the bar L. And once you really find something, it will all of a sudden pop out. So in your early buys of coins, when you're buying BU rolls, when you first get started, my advice is to keep them and then search them after you get a few months under your belt, research them, because don't be surprised if you're missing stuff. That's right. He's got the Tom Loft that he's using has the lights that are like on the where you can bend them and move them all over, so he can change his lighting. See, that's another thing too. I've got good lighting, but I have a hard time moving the light around. That's one thing. There's a nice little struck through that I need to do, is find a way to move the light around. Coin 50 goes to Sissy. And we finish up the roll with a normal coin. I hear my wife is working on her phone now. So anyways, I want to thank everybody for joining me. My next reveal is Monday before the reveal show. And so I'm going to be working on the website all week, hopefully. Try to get it caught up so I can get back to doing 4 or 5 reveals a week instead of just 2 or 3. But I want to thank everybody for joining me, and I hope to see everybody at the auction tonight. There's going to be lots of great stuff, and that starts at 7, so I will see y'all there. We'll talk to you later. All right, cool, Tyler. We'll see ya.